Hello, everyone. My name is Praise, and you're welcome to my YouTube channel. It's such an honor to have you on here. So, today's video, I want to talk about something very important. Some time ago, I heard someone say something very ignorant. He said, God does not know me and you. So, he argued that out of 7 billion people that existed on earth, it was impossible for God to know each and every one of us at an individual level and to follow our daily lives day by day, second by second, just keeping up with each and every one of us. He argued that God only knew the important people, people who mattered in the grand scheme of things, but ordinary people like you and I, God does not know us. So that is what I'm going to be discussing about today. In Genesis chapter 16, verse 5 to 15, we see a story of a young woman, Hagar. Hagar was Sarah's maid in the Bible. Sarah was Abraham's wife. Hagar was Abraham's wife, Sarah's maid. So Sarah was barren and unable to conceive a child. Hagar was on her own. Sarah took Hagar and gave to her husband, and Hagar got pregnant. When Hagar got pregnant, Sarah was filled with bitterness in her heart, and scripture says she treated Hagar harshly. So Hagar fled from the face of her mistress. Now, follow me carefully, I'm heading somewhere. When Hagar fled from her mistress' face, she encountered an angel. When she encountered this angel, he told her wonderful things. He gave her prophecies concerning the child that she was carrying, and a lot of all that. Somewhere. You see, Hagar was a maid, and if you want to see it from the young man whose story I shared earlier perspective, you will say Hagar did not really matter in the grand scheme of things because she was not obviously going to give birth to the child of promise, which was Isaac. When the angel encountered Hagar and told her these things, Hagar gave a very, very, very striking response. Scripture says that she called the name of the Lord that spake to her and said, Thou God seest me, for I have looked upon him that sees me. That is Eroi, the God that sees. It was a maid, a seemingly person whom society would tag as someone that is not important and does not matter in the grand scheme of things. It was a maid who pointed out that dimension of God, the God that sees, a Roy. A very, very, very beautiful and wonderful revelation, which I personally hold dear to me. It was a maid who carved out that and pointed out that revelation of God. So I want you to know that perhaps life circumstances and happenings are making you feel, oh, does God really care, or does God really is God really seeing all I'm going through? Because with the way things are going, is God really looking my way? I want you to know that yes, ordinary people like you and I, God sees us. Jesus put it very perfectly in Matthew chapter 10, verse 29, he said, Are not two sparrows sold for a fatling, and not one fall without your father? He said, Even the very hair on your head is numbered. So, great, mighty, big, and small, God sees us all. That story I shared earlier about that brother, that was a very ignorant statement. God does not only see the people that matter or the people that are important in society. No, ordinary people like you and I, God sees us and we are treasured and we are valued by Him. I want you to remember that God sees you, God sees every tear, God sees every cry, God sees everything, God sees every labor of love, every sacrifice. God sees you. Hagar's son was not the promised child, but he still had prophecy over him. I want you to realize that you have prophecy over you. God sees me, God sees you, and we are valued and we are treasured and we are loved by him. Brother whom I shared the story earlier, what he was doing was that basically he was humanizing God. So he was thinking, oh, if a human being cannot know 7 billion people personally, keep track with them every day, if it's not humanly possible, no, God is not a man. God is not a man. That was a very ignorant statement. God sees you every day. His eyes, the scripture says the eyes of the Father runs through and through. He sees you every blessed day. I want you to never forget that. And if you're going through stuff and the devil is trying to fill your head with lies and make you feel like, oh, God does not care, God is not seeing you, look at all you're passing through, I want you to know that that is a lie from the pit of hell. Because God sees you, Eroi, the God that sees, He sees you. Trust that you were greatly blessed by this, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.